Got a couple minutes here. Thought I'd just go live out here on the Weiskoff course at Vista Vallarta. Part 3. You're going to join us. Come on out, guys. It's February 16th and 23rd. We're going to come out and do some golf out here at the Nicklaus Weiskoff course today, the Marriott, and also the tour stop, the Mexican Open with Jake Knapp defending. We're going to go watch it too. Hit me up, paulhomergolf.com, and we'll play golf. Right now, I'm going to try to rotate through Jeffers. Wet Bermuda here, so we'll grab it. Straight ball, corner pocket. Yeah. So, it's either that, or, you know, you get down here like Keegan. He's down here like this, and he just loads it up really quick, and gets it beautifully this way. Dug that into the ground. We kind of hit the same shot. I mean, just straight up in the air, no curve, and went okay. But that just feels like some complications coming. Cocking it like this, uncocking. Yeah, I know I'm bending my arms a bunch there, but much easier to take my rotate fly here, move it back to the right, go through, keep shooting around. That stable club face is definitely that taxiability does. I'm going to show you guys some of that. I don't know if you pay attention to that, but it's like, he gets it here, you can see it just pushing the shaft out of it, and moving the club head out in front, you know, it's like a little mini tap. See it all the time from him. So, all right, I'm gonna go check those balls out. Let's go. Let's go together. Guess we're live. I don't think I'm gonna bother putting, but we'll go see where those balls ended up. You're live with Gorminator. Out here messing around. Bougainvillea out here are outstanding. The difference in the two courses, we got Jack Nicklaus design, it's a little more open, but you know, with some ravines and things to carry with your shots, where the Weiskopf course here has more jump, or more, you're kind of more encased in a botanical wonderland, you know, so it's really cool. And I think you'll enjoy these holes coming up. Big palmies here. Now, let's go up here and see what's up, because I know that I hit 2 balls. Didn't I? Why are there 4 in the green? That's the question. So, here we go. Did I hit 4? Jesus. Maybe. Yeah, that's one of mine there. Yeah, the killer thing about coming out here to Mexico and Puerto Vallarta is that the courses are very, very underplayed. You know, so I've got 2 golf courses here, Nicklaus, Weiskoff, and probably today they've had 40 rounds total. When the driving range is empty, you know, I'm gonna clean my divots up here. Here we go. That one there. Yeah. So, little par 3. It was about 121 and success mission. So you want to get your divots with the balls, push around the sides like this, pull it back to you, and then just give her a little tap with the old foot. Good as gold. So the next hole is a par 5, and the gold tees, which are the very back tees, are right up over there, where that little cluster of bougainvillea is. I'll take you over there. There's the tee box back that way. So I bought a house out here about 3 years ago, in the place called Marina, the Marina, which is 5 minutes from the airport. Vedanta, where we're gonna go in February, is about 15 minutes the other way in the airport. So, and these golf courses are 15 minutes away from the Marina, where you're gonna come out and play, man. So let's check out this par 5 here. Look at this. Well, I might as well play the golds. The agaves out there, looking good. Trying to get in the frame, so I might be a little ahead of the markers. Hey, girls. You want to come through? No. All right, here comes the crew. Come on through. Hola, amigas. Oh, wow. Struggling. Those two are awesome. I'll tell you what, I came out here during COVID with groups, and this place was so buttoned down with all the protocols before we were in the US. It was like super cool. These are Club Corp run facilities, and they do a great job keeping this place in tip-top shape. No, I wouldn't be lying if I said there's a little bit of pressure since I'm live, you know. So I hit that one pretty nice, and I will keep this live so we can go find my golf ball and not do any Adobe photos on you guys. All right. So yeah, the jungle here is so cool because 15 minutes away from where you stay on the water at the Marriott. I'll shoot you some of that video too, but if you guys want to reach me, just paul@gormangolf.com. You want some information on the Jake Knapp defending champion at the Mexican Open at Vedanta. That's where we're going February 16th through the 23rd. 7 nights. If you want to stay for that tournament and watch the pros play, it's a nice opportunity to do that. And you want to come out and you know, take some looks at your golf swing, work on your game, play some golf at these great golf courses, go watch the pros play, margaritas, watching the sunset. I mean, it doesn't really get any better than that. All right, ramp it up on this ball here. There she is. Let's go up the precipice here. This little kind of zoom in and show you what's up. So there's the green now. Sorry about the wind, guys. I don't have my deal on, but yeah, it's just a great hole. I mean, it is a hallway of horrors. I mean, you've got this ravine all the way down the right side when you're teeing off. See where I teed off back there with you guys? Behind those agaves in that little hole back there. So there's really out of bounds, so to speak, jungle on the right all the way down. And then at the throat here where it narrows down is where, you know, where it pinches in is you know, you got to aim, keep it a little bit left and let the course kind of maybe kick it for you. But what a wonderful par 5. Tom Weiskoff. May you rest in peace. He's an awesome designer, great golfer. Did you know that if you played with Tom Weiskopf and you used anything but a penny to mark your ball, he would be disgusted with you? Yeah. So, no dollar chips from Vegas, no half dollars, copper penny, or get out. Is it that that's not going? That's what's happening, huh? All right, let's mic myself up. All right, guys, I'm going to put a mic on. Yeah, I got to put a mic on here. Okay. Miking. One. All right. So we're mic'd. What's the word on that? Can you guys hear that? No audio. Should be fixed now. Okay, so there's the mic. Mic is on. You guys, thumbs up, can hear. I'll turn the mic on. So we're on. I know it's on. Fixed. Great. Thanks, guys. Sorry about that. Okay, good. Let me get my driver out. Where you guys ringing in from? What state, country? Have you ever been out to Puerto Vallarta, Mexico here? Pretty phenomenal. All right. So this is a straightaway hole, but of course, as you get down about that 260 to 50 to 60 range, it narrows down into something that's a little more difficult to navigate. Best to be a little bit left. Here we go. More left than I want. I could be in the jungle. All right, so let me get myself set. That was not well thought out there. Here we go. Yeah. Rushing a little bit, but no excuse for a pole. Maybe I can find one under a palm leaf. Something on the green. Yeah, so anybody been out to Mexico, to Puerto Vallarta? A lot of people go up to Punta Mita, which is up where they had the seniors played up there a few weeks ago, actually. You know, Stephen Akers and the boys were up there playing. So that's in November. And then we got the Mexico Open here in Puerto Vallarta. Maybe 16th through 21st. That's all good. We're going to do February 16th through the 21st. Come on out, stay at the Marriott on the water, and play golf here. I mean, there is no waiting on the tee boxes. So you can see we're roaming around up here. We have one ball in the middle up there. The other one is headed for shade. And where there's shade, there's a jungle. Yeah. So this ball is adios. And I'm not going to spend time looking for it with you guys. All right. Great bunker complex, huh, guys? Skull tilted. Shoot the yardage here. All right, so it looks like 122. Got it carried over those traps. I could hit yeah, I think I'm going to hit a gap wedge and just kind of goose it a little bit. Make sure I get that yardage I need. Just there. All right. So just good rhythm. Yeah, pretty good. A little bit left, but yardage is just right. Really all the most important, right, guys? Get it 10 high, left or right, and your birdie putt will come. Let's see, volume did what? Went down when I put it behind me. Is that what's going on now? Okay. Jimmy Murray. He knows what's up. There we go. Button down in the front. So bunkers all on the left, nothing on the right. So, you know, depending on your handicap level, those are all the things you should be paying attention to. Where's the trouble? And if I'm, you know, not going to hit towards the pin, then I want to leave myself on the short side without any trouble. There's the ball. Looks pretty decent there. Audio's doing well there now. Okay. Like I said, anytime you get in pin high, we're doing okay. But we all want to flag hunt. I think I might have hit right on the edge back here. There it is. Firm green, not much done there. I'm not going to mark my ball and do all that kind of stuff. I do aim point. Actually, Mark Sweeney and I are going to do a school out here. And anybody that wants to come to that, just let me know. We're putting it together. Mark, I was at the beginning of aim point 15 years ago when it first came out. And he's upgraded a bunch of things as far as stats and how to keep track of what you do, you know. When you're in position like that, I need to be more aggressive. I need to be thinking making, because it's a high percentage of putts from 20 feet in that pros make, that tour pros make. And when you find yourself in that position, you got to click the green light on and go, okay, make. Put the focus on making. And a lot of times when I play, you know, before getting into that, you know, because I am a teaching professional, so I am, you know, and obviously creating these videos too. When I play, I don't focus for making birdies and shooting low scores. I play to go out and hit shots, and you know, making a par is great, but I don't sit there on a birdie putt like that and grind and go, okay, man, let's make this thing. Until I did GameForge, and that's Mark Sweeney's. GameForge is a stat program that it has the software in it where you can pair yourself up in certain areas of the game against tour pros. In other words, he has their stats, and you might find yourself better than the average tour pro at a certain distance with your wedges. Like you might be killer wedge player from 45 yards, and tour pros are notoriously not that good, and they'll admit that from there. But also other areas too, where you'd be surprised about where you stack up if you're, single digit, of course. Great hole here, dog leg to the left. Just take it off. Those bunkers would be the goal with a little draw. So definitely want to make sure my shoulders are a little more square on this one now with the setup like the Stricker and Scheffley. Pretty diligent about that as well. So my start line should be at those traps, and then it should curve off those traps. That it did. Yeah. So what's interesting, if you ever take a look when they have the TrackMan numbers going up for the Tour Pros, and a lot of times up in the corner they'll have the curve number. And if you pay attention when those guys are driving the golf ball, except for Scheffler, some of them guys out there are curving it on purpose, but they're curving it, 60 feet, a lot. And so you think they all hit it straight? No, they're bending the ball like that. Like John Rahm, when he won the Masters, was curving the ball 60 something, 70 feet, taking it down the left side and hitting that melting fade, just burning a low one. And when I was playing, a lot of tournament golf, that was my go-to shot. Tee it low and just hit a bullet fade, a melter. So maybe I'll try one of those for you guys. Hope you're enjoying the golf course. I mean, it's a pretty special area. It's across the Sea of Cortez. Cabo's on one side and Puerto Vallarta is directly across on the other. Back when I was younger, when I was in my early 20s, I took a Volkswagen bus with my girlfriend with a dictionary, long blonde hair, surfer dude, fishing pole, took a Coleman stove, and we took that 66 bus down to the end of Cabo in 2 days, and then took the ferry over here to Puerto Vallarta. Okay, this is 40-some years ago, and the trip going across the Sea of Cortez at midnight with the full moon, I was like, there was flying fish. It's like The Life of Pi. If you've ever seen that movie, you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't seen that movie, definitely watch it. It was like that Northern Lights meets flying fish and manta rays with big wings. I mean, it was so cool. And here I am with the condominium in the Marina of Puerto Vallarta, settling into semi-retirement and taking you guys hopefully out here when you feel like you need a vacation in paradise and play some great golf. So there we go. We're rolling up on this drive here, and it is just on the left edge of the fairway. Not very. Okay. $114. Playing the white tees right now. Actually, I played the gold. I'm bouncing around because I got that camera and I'm just trying to get set up without driving so much, so you guys have more look at what's going on with my game and my swing, looking, and those things. And I'm having trouble seeing if this ball's even in. I think you can see it. So I got my gap wedge. What was it, 114? Just a low little spinner. Well, instead of 114, that was 108. Front pin hit the bank of the front edge of the green and spun back. Oh, by the way, some of you might know this, or maybe I mentioned it already. A guy that I teach, I was teaching him driver swing, and he had a ball there hitting this way. I was leaning in with a couple sticks. Now, Jim, take it back really slow. And boom, he swung and hit me on the downswing with an over-the-top driver swing, full speed. Fractured some bones, tore some tendons and ligaments and stuff in my wrist and thumb and my shoulder. So here we are 8 months later, and I'm playing golf, but it's still janky, as you might guess, and accident, of course, but really, I was leaning in on him pretty good. Going, okay, now, Jim, take it back slow. Yeah, I won't be leaning in on anybody anymore. Yeah. You know, lucky nothing exploded and, you know, was so bad that I can't play golf anymore. I mean, Jesus. And I'd have to take up surfing, which would be bueno. Okay. So you can see that front pin. Man, I was hovering right in on it. But still got a birdie putt. So a lot of people don't really think about Mexico as being safe, but I mean, why is the PGA Tour here, right? And they're all about safety, and they don't want their players. You know, this place it is the jewel of Mexico, is what I call it. And I was having dinner with my local friends. One of them's a restaurant, other's a doctor and a lawyer, and blah blah. And I said, well, so what do you think the safest place in Mexico is? And they said Puerto Vallarta, by far. So pretty protected area. I live in the Marina, which is where the Marriott is, and it's where the locals come to jog, and it's just no issues. And I think all of you have heard about Punta Micha or Sayulita, which is the yoga capital of the world for women in their 40s finding their life. Ooh, a little firm. Man, this is fast. Wow. I thought I might have made that until it just was like a road runner. There we go. Nothing like a 10-footer breaking putt to make a par, right? Hey, Sierra Madre is behind us. Show you that. See that, guys? It's like all day out here. It's just, you just wonder how this ever happened. How do we find a spot like this that's got 40 rounds of golf per day for 2 courses, a driving range stacked with pyramids of balls, and they allow me to teach out here and are appreciative of me bringing you guys to play great golf at these courses, you know. Hey, the Marina course where I live is down right across the street from the Marriott where we stay, where I bring you guys. And it is a sanctuary of wildlife. As a matter of fact, there's crocodiles everywhere. Yeah. And one of my clients, one of my students, went to go play there by himself today. So I hope he makes it back. Yeah, you guys from Florida, you know what it's at. But it's wonderful. I mean, and talk about a great course. A guy named Joe Fingers designed it, and it's laced with kind of island greens and ponds that run across fairways with these killer prehistoric looking birds, as well as the crocodiles and turtles, iguanas, like packs of them just cruising around. Very cool. Par 3, number 7. Good little hole here. 187 behind the camera. Pins in the middle. Playing a little down. I don't feel much wind. I'm going to hit a 7-iron. Guess I'll do this so I can see where I am when I set the camera for you guys. Where is that? There we go. Cool. All right. Middle of the green sounds good, right where that pin is. 7-iron. Keep my arm soft. Let it go. Left side of the green. Yeah, pretty good. So I've got like, I think I've got like 6 to 8 rounds of golf in 8 months from the injury. And the only reason I had that many is because of a tournament in November. I decided to play, so I wrapped it up and played out here. 4 days at the Double Eagle tournament against a bunch of teams from around the United States and internationally from South Africa and other places. Really fun. Played okay. But got another MRI out here where the doctors are super good here and was able to get me in immediately. And so I just wanted one last check. I got an MRI early on, but this one came back totally clean, no fractures, good to go, ligaments and everything in place. It's just a matter of strengthening and getting the tendons to kind of get back in between ones they're supposed to be in, around the bones. So anybody, I don't know if you guys know Kevin Ravalski. He's a Hawaiian teacher, knows a lot about Mac. And I went over to see him a few times, and he's a handstand guy, yoga expert. So he went like 5 or 6 years ago and took off to get to be taught on how to do a handstand. Now he's doing one-arm handstands. So he trained with the Cirque du Soleil and the circus trainers, the best of the best, right? And he's like super strong, really, really great guy. And so, but he gave me some wrist exercises that he learned from them. So I was doing those today. And I'm also doing some Qigong. And for anybody out there that has issues with shoulder and neck girdle stuff like I do, I'm going to show you this right now while I get ready to make birdie. So Qigong is that, you know, in the park, you see the Chinese gentleman out there doing the slow stuff, you know. This one exercise really helps. And I'll do it this way first. So if you put both arms out here and you just try to relax your shoulders and let things just settle down, you know, relax the muscles. Both palms to the ground. Now when I turn my face with, wherever I turn my face, that palm goes up and this one stays. So there, and you just hold it. You can feel the stretching going through the joints of the elbows all the way through the forearms into the fingers. And you just stand here and hold it for a few, like this, like that. And it's stretching all the stuff. If you guys have that tennis or golf elbow, you got to do this, man. And this way, from here, go like this, and then I turn this way when I'm looking to you guys, and I'm just trying to relax my shoulders and feel the stretch from the shoulder socket all the way through the bicep, tricep, elbow joint, down the wrist joint to the fingers, feeling like spidey webs coming out. At the same time, trying to really relax the muscles and let the channels of the tendons go through those channels, get stretched. So I really, man, I'm really feeling this now. And this is where that guy whacked me, and then at full speed, driver just tugged my shoulder down this way and just damaged that little area too. So I thought that would be interesting for you to write that down. Okay. Okay, we got a breaking putt to the right. Check this ball mark here real quick, guys. There we go. Let me aim my ball this time. Aim point. One finger is enough. It's about a ball and a half to the left starting. 2 balls maybe. Let's see if I can get one to roll in there. Oh, all right. Give it a chance. Beautiful day out here, man. It's like 78 to 80 degrees. Great. I'll be looking through these comments now to see if anybody's got questions. Maybe you want me to discuss something on the tee box before I tee off, or whatever you guys need or want. But first, let's take a look at the bougainvillea and the agave plants on this tee box. Amazing. Yep, par 5 coming up. Really good one. There you go. Going down that fairway. Yep, grab my driver. Sorry, guys. One man show. Yeah, so it says it's only 450, right? Only, but absolutely zero roll. Treachery on the right. You know, if you push it. On the right side, and from there, I'm not so sure where it went. But anyway, this is fun. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I've got to get back now, and hope to see you out here the February 16th to 21.